Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. My name is Akib and today in this video I'm going to show you an amazing automation which will allow you to create a user in WordPress and enroll a student in LearnDash automatically just by selling your course from ThriveCart. Yes guys, this can happen. Let me show you how this automation is going to work. So here is the flow of this automation. So here you just have to create a checkout page from ThriveCart application from where you can sell your course, and as and when the course is going to be sold, a user will be created in WordPress in your WordPress website automatically, and the same user is going to be enrolled as a student in LearnDash LMS, which is a learning management system plugin of WordPress, automatically. Okay, and to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part of setting up this whole automation is that you will not require any kind of coding skills and programming knowledge. So anyone can set up this automation very easily, and it will surely going to save your manual efforts and lot of your time and also improve your productivity. So now let's set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. And to reach here, you can use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and it will provide you 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay. So after setting up your account, you can log in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect very easily. Okay. And here guys, you have to start working by creating a workflow of automation. So to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button, and here in this name field you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name here. So here I have given the name to this workflow as create user in WordPress and student in LearnDash on ThriveCart sale. Okay, now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. Okay, and here you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So this automation is going to work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of any event which is going to trigger or start this workflow or automation, and the action would be this response towards the trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be selling of a course from ThriveCart application, and the action towards that trigger would be to add a student in LearnDash and enroll a user in WordPress. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up this trigger here, and from this choose app field, choose your trigger application as ThriveCart. Okay, and the trigger event would be product purchase. Okay, so it will trigger this workflow when a product is purchased. Then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, and here it will ask for the token key to make the connection with ThriveCart. So to find this token, you have to go to ThriveCart's account, and under the API and webhook sections you will find the token in the settings section, right? So guys, I'm opening my ThriveCart account, and from here I'm going to click on settings, and under the settings page you will find this API and webhooks tab. Click on API and webhooks, and under this API and webhooks, click on this API key settings, and here you can generate a new key by clicking here on create API key button. But right now I have already a few keys generated, so I'm going to use a previously created key, which is this. So I'm going to open this key, and I am going to copy this key from here, and I'm going to paste this key here in this token field like this, and then click on save, and you'll be connected with ThriveCart. Right now I have to select the products that you have that you are selling from the checkout pages of ThriveCart. So the products I'm selling are these two. Let me show you. This is one course, advanced Node.js course. Okay, and this is another course, PHP for beginners. Okay, so these are the two courses I am selling from ThriveCart's checkout pages. So I'm going to choose these courses from here, from this products list in our workflow. So one is PHP for beginners. Okay, and another is advanced Node, this one. Okay, these are the two courses, and products are now in my test mode. These are not live, these are just to show you the example of this automation. Now you can click here on save and send test request, and it will start showing waiting for response. So this means now you have to make a test submission, or you have to make a test purchase or demo purchase of any course from your ThriveCart checkout page, and we are going to capture the response of that purchase here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, and with the help of that data of the product getting purchased, we are going to move forward here. Okay, so I am opening my this Node.js advanced course. Here I am entering the contact information of the person. Okay, like this. These are the phone numbers and all other details, and I'm clicking on continue. And here I am using the test card details. These are not the original card details, the test card one, and I'm completing this order. And you can see the order is getting processed here, and it will be placed in a few moments. Okay, so you can see the order is getting completed from ThriveCart, and you can see this advanced Node.js course got sold here like this. Okay, now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this purchase, and here you can see in this response received section we got the data of the product being purchased like this. This is the product's name, and this is the email ID of and all the details of the customer. Okay, and here the payment details. Okay, right? So this is how you can capture the data of a product getting purchased from ThriveCart. Now I want to add this person who have purchased this course as a user in WordPress, as well as I want to enroll this person as a student in LearnDash. So guys, before adding this person who have purchased the course as a user in WordPress, first of all we are going to check if this person if this person is already present in our users list in WordPress or not, because you can sell multiple courses and products from ThriveCart. So there is a possibility that this person can be our previous customer, and it can be already added in our users list. So I'm going to check if this person is present or not. For that to happen, I'm going to use this action step, and from this choose app field I'm going to choose the action application now as WordPress. So type here WordPress. This is WordPress. Okay, and the action event would be search user. So here you will find the search user option. Select it, click on connect. From this window select add new connection, and here it will ask for these three things: the WordPress username or email, the WordPress password, and the base URL. So for the base URL, you just have to open your WordPress website's backend page. This is my WordPress's dashboard, and here you can see in the search bar I have this URL. So you just have to copy this URL up till here. Let me show you. You have to leave this wp admin/users.php thing, and you have to copy the whole address before that, and you have to paste the address in the base URL like this. Okay, and let me enter these details also. So guys, I have entered my WordPress username and password and the base URL. Now you have to click on save, and you will be connected with WordPress like this. Now it is asking which thing you want, so you have to enter a search keyword here, and the search keyword would be the email address of the person who have purchased our course. Okay, so we are going to use this customer email address to search a user in WordPress. So I'm going to map this email address here in this step. So to map the email ID, you just have to click here, and you will find this ThriveCart step in the drop down, and when you click on it, you will see all the data that you have received in the very first step, and from here only I'm going to map this customer email. Now click on save and send test request, and this person, and if this person is present, it will show you the ID of that person, but here it is showing the response as blank. So this means we do not have this person currently present as a user in WordPress. Okay, right? Now if the person is not present in the WordPress user section, you have to create a user, and if the person is present already, you do not want to make a user, you just want to enroll that person in LearnDash as a student. Okay, so we have two things to do here and two conditions to do these things. One condition is if the person is present in WordPress, other condition is the person is not present. So for these two conditions, I'm going to set two routes or routes after this step. Okay, for that to happen, just click here on the plus icon, and from this choose a field, I'm going to choose this router function by Pabbly. Okay, and we are going to create two routes for two conditions. Okay, so let me rename these steps. So the first condition is user exists. Okay, and the second condition is user does not exist. Okay, so guys, to set up these routes, you need to make the demo purchase from ThriveCart by the person who is already added as a user in WordPress, so that we can get the ID here in this response section, because then only we can apply these routers. Let me show you how. So I am recapturing the response here from ThriveCart. Okay, click on yes, and it will start waiting for response again. And let me go back to my course selling page. Okay, and now I'm going to make the purchase from of this course now, PHP for beginners, and this time Rashmi Singh is the customer, and here I'm going to use the email address which was already present in my WordPress in the user section. And in the user section here we have this Anand Prabhu. Okay, we have Anand Prabhu here, so let's use this name only. Anand Prabhu is making the purchase again. Okay, and I'm using the email address of this existing user that I have in WordPress. Okay, right, and here I'm going to enter the phone number. Okay, and I'm going to click on continue, and here I'm going to enter the test card details, the expiry date. Okay, and I'm completing this order here. So you can see the order is processing. All right, so you can see the order is completed here. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this purchase. So here in the response received section, you can see we got the details of the customer as this Anand Prabhu, and all the details regarding the payment and the course. Okay, now I'm going to search this user here again from ThriveCart. I'm going to map this email ID now, and I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see it is showing us this ID. So if it is showing us this ID, this means the customer is already present in WordPress. Okay, now I'm going to set up these two routes, and the condition is, well, first is the user exists and other is user does not exist. Okay, so let's set up this route first when the user exists. So click on set filters and action steps, and here it will show you this action step in which a filter is here. And here in this filter, I'm going to select a label which you have received from this second step, in which we have searched the user and we got this ID. And if this ID exists, okay, if this ID, select here filter type as is exist. So if this ID exists, then we want to add this person in LearnDash only. Okay, so you can see the message is condition is true. So this condition is true. Okay, so now I'm going to add this person as a user of as a student in LearnDash. Okay, so the condition is true, but guys, we have two courses in LearnDash application which we are selling from ThriveCart. So right now the course being purchased was this one, PHP for beginners, whose data we have captured. But this can also happen that someone is purchasing this course which is advanced Node.js. Okay, so these are two conditions again. So for that you have to apply router again here in this action step. So click on this plus icon here. So you have to apply one more router here for these two courses. Okay, so select router, and the first route would be for PHP, let's say. Okay, and the second router is for Node.js course, for Node.js. Okay, right. So let's set up this first route for PHP course. Click on set filters and action steps, and here it will ask for this filter again. And here guys, you have to click on this select label option, and here it will show these previous steps, and from here only I'm going to select this ThriveCart option. And from this ThriveCart option guys, I'm going to search for this base product name label, select it, and here make the filter type equals to, and here just put the name of the product manually, which is PHP for beginners. Okay, so you can just copy the name of the course from this course page only, okay, from this checkout page, and paste it here. Okay, then click on save and send test request. And here you can see the condition is true now, because we have purchased as a demo purchase this course only. Okay, now when this condition is true, I want to enroll the student in this course in LearnDash. For that, click here on this plus icon, and from this choose app field, search LearnDash. This is LearnDash application, and in the action event you have to select enroll into course option. Then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, and here it will ask for this username and password of the WordPress and the site URL. So you will find the site URL when you open your WordPress site. Okay, so this is my WordPress site, and this is the URL that we needed. Just copy this, just removing this wp admin / user thing, and just copy the remaining part like this, as you can see here in the instructions in the example, like this. Okay, and let me enter the username and password of my WordPress. So I have filled my username and password. Now I'm going to click on save, and you can see that we'll be getting connected with LearnDash like this. Okay, and here it is asking for the course. So from here you can see we have made a demo purchase for this PHP for beginners course, and here we are in this route only for PHP course. So I'm going to select this PHP course from here, from this course list. Okay, and here in the user ID, choose a user to enroll into a course. So here I'm going to map the user ID that we got from the second step, where we have searched for the user in WordPress. So just toggle this map button to on here. Okay, and when you click on it, you will find these previous steps in the drop down, and from here, from the second WordPress search user step, map this ID like this. Okay, right, and then click on save and send test request, and your user will be enrolled in this course here, PHP for beginners. So guys, you can see this is the response, and we are done setting up the route for PHP for course if user exists. Okay, so now click on done here. So we are done setting up our first route when the user exists. Click on done here. So in this user exists condition, I have applied this router in which we have made a route for core PHP course getting purchased, and we have another course which is advanced Node.js. For that I am setting up another route. Click on add route here, and here in the route 2 I am just renaming this route as for Node.js. Okay, and let's set up this route. Here I am going to select the label now, which is the product's base name label, this one, and here I'm making the filter type equals to, and here in the value I'm going to select copy paste the name of my another course, which is advanced node.js. Okay, and here it will show the condition will be false. Okay, so here it is showing this error, the condition is false because in the demo purchase in the first tab we have purchased PHP for beginners. Okay, right now for this condition what I want, but in real time whenever any person is going to purchase advanced node.js course, this condition is going to be true in real time. Okay, and when the condition matches true, what we want to add the person, we want to enroll that person into LearnDash. Okay, in that course only. For that, click here on this plus icon and search for LearnDash again. This is LearnDash, and in the action event, let the action event would be enroll into course. Then click on connect, and from here select add new connection. Sorry, now you can choose existing connection option because we have already connected with LearnDash in a previous route. So select existing connection option and then click on save, and then you do not have to fill out the username and the ID again and again. Okay, so we are connected again with LearnDash. Now select the advanced node.js course. And map the user ID from the first step. Just toggle this map button to on, and from this second step, map this ID. Okay, right, and then click on save here to save this route. So we have completed this route here. Okay, so our first route is fully completed when user exists. Okay, then click on done here. Okay, now come to the second step, in which for the condition when the user does not exist. Okay, so for this condition you have to apply the filter here, and here you have to select. So here from these two steps you have to select the label from the second step, which is ID, and when the user does not exist in WordPress, it has shown you blank response. Okay, so that this ID will not exist in this condition when the user does not exist. So here make the filter type equals does not exist. Okay, then click on save and send test request. So we are applying the filter to tell Pabbly Connect that when this condition matches true. Right now the condition is false because the in the demo purchase we have seen that the user is already existing. Okay, but when real time when this condition matches true, which means that the user does not exist already, then we want to create a user first, then we are going to enroll that user in LearnDash. Okay, so first of all you have to create a user. For that, click here on this plus icon, and from here this action step, search for WordPress again. Okay, then here in this action step you have to select create a user option, then click on connect, and from this window select existing connection option only because we have already connected WordPress in the second step. So use this and click on save, and you will be connected with WordPress again. And here it is asking all these things to create a user in WordPress. So I'm going to map these things from the very first step, from the ThriveCart step. Okay, so from the ThriveCart step, just map the email address of the customer like this. For the username, you can provide a username on the name of the customer only. So you will find the customer's name as this, which will be the username. The password, so for the password you can use this label, this ThriveCart secret label. Okay, so this ThriveCart secret label can be used as a good password for your users. Select this, and in the first name and the last name, map these things from the ThriveCart step only. So this is the first name, this is the last name. Okay, so you can map all the things according to you. Right now I am leaving these things blank, these are not compulsory things, and you can provide the role of this person also. So here I have a role of student also. So to give a role to this person as student, just toggle this map button to on, and here I'm going to manually put the role as student, right? Okay, now click on save and send test request. or you just can click on save and you can save this step. Okay, right? So first of all, we want to create a user, and the next thing we want to enroll this same person as a student also in LearnDash. Okay, for that to happen, now we have two courses, so I'm going to apply a router again here. Just click here on this plus icon and choose router, and for the first route would be for the uh, PHP course. Okay, so these are the same type of routes that we have applied in the first step. So let's select filter and just set up this route. So from this filter step, search for this label, which is this, let me show you, product label that you will find from this ThriveCart step, in which you have the product base name, make the filter type equals to, and the value, just copy this course's name, paste it here. Okay, click on save and send test request, and you will find the condition is true because we have made a demo purchase of this course only. Okay, so if this condition is true, what we want to enroll a student. So we are going to enroll a student in LearnDash. Search for LearnDash here. Okay, and the action event would be enroll into course, and click on connect. Okay, and use the existing connection option only, as we have already connected with LearnDash in this automation only. Select the course's name. Okay, so here in this user ID, guys, you have to toggle this map button to on, and now when you click here, you will find all the previous steps. And guys, to map the user ID, now you have to choose this step in which you have created a user in this router step only. Okay, because this user is not existing previously, it's a completely new user that we have created. So map the user ID from this step. This one is the ID, just map it. Okay, and a new user is going to be enrolled in the course as a student in LearnDash. Okay, click on save and send test request. Okay, so we are done with the first route, I think, of this user does not exist PHP course route. Okay, now I'm coming back to user does not exist route, and here you can see this route is completed. Now let me add a new route again for Node.js course. Okay, I'm updating the step's name, and I'm going to click on set filters and actions, and here I'm going to select the label, which is from ThriveCart, the product's name label, and here I'm going to make the filter type equals to, and in the value I'm going to copy and paste this advanced Node.js course's name. Okay, here click on save and send test request, and the condition will be false because in the demo purchase we have purchased PHP course, right? But in real time this condition will be true. So when this condition will be true, I want to add the person into LearnDash course. Sorry. So search for LearnDash again. And in the action event, select this enroll into course option, then click on connect and select existing connection, click on save. All right, and here select the course's name, and from here map the user ID, and you will find the user ID from this create a user step. Okay, like this. Okay, all right, so we are done mapping the user ID. Now click on save, and we are done here. We have connected the route for the second course also. Okay, and guys, here where you have created a user, you have given the username and password also to this person who is not already present as a user in WordPress. So this person needs to know about these credentials to log in as a user in WordPress. So we are going to send these credentials to that person via an email. So you can apply another step here in between these two steps. Just click here on the plus icon and select Gmail application to send an email, and the action event would be send email option. Click on connect, select add new connection, then click on connect with Gmail, and from here select the Gmail account by which you want to send that email and give the required access. Just click on continue and you will be connected with Gmail, okay, like this. And here in the recipient email address, I'm going to map the email address from ThriveCart step where we have received the data of the customer, like this. In the CC and the BCC, I do not want to put anything. I'm leaving this blank. In the sender's name, you can map the name of you can enter your name, okay, the product owner's name. And in the email subject, I'm going to type here, congratulations, you are added as our website user. Okay, here I have put it the subject, and here in that reply to, I'm leaving this blank. I do not want to reply. I'm making the email content type as plain, and here I'm going to type an email that I want to send to all my users, okay, that I am going to create. So here I have written the email as this: hello, thank you for purchasing our course. You are now a website user as well. And here I'm going to map the data. After hello, I'm going to map the name of the customer to whom we are addressing this email. So you will find the name from this ThriveCart step in the drop down. Okay, so from here only map the name. For the credentials, use this step where you have created a user, and you will find the credentials on the logins like this. Here is the username, map it, and I have used this ThriveCart steps secret label as a password, so I'm going to map it from here only, okay, and that's how you can create an email for all your customers, okay. And in the file, so we are not attaching any file here, so I'm leaving these things blank, okay. Then click on save here, and now your customer will also get an email regarding this thing that he has created as a user, right? So we are done now. We are done setting up this automation here. So we are done setting up this automation. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, I connected ThriveCart checkout pages, okay, and selected our products and captured a demo response of a demo product getting purchased from a customer. We have received this kind of response. After that, I connected WordPress in the actions tab to look if this customer who have purchased our course is already present as a user or not, okay. And then we have got two type of conditions here. One is that when the user is present, and another condition is when the user is not present. For that, we have applied two conditions here: user exist, user not exist. So we are using router for these thing. So here in the first route, I've applied a filter here in which the condition is user is exist, and then I applied another router here for both type of courses, for PHP course and the Node.js course. Here I've applied the filter and action steps like this, you can see. So if the product selected is PHP for beginners, then enroll the student in this course only with this ID, okay, which is an existing user, right? And if the selected course is advanced Node.js, then enroll this user into this course, okay. So this was our first route. The second route was when the condition is user does not exist. I applied a filter in which I have said that this ID won't be available from this WordPress step when the user does not exist. So I have to apply the filter as does not exist. And if the condition is this, I'm going to create a new user. For that, I have applied WordPress in the actions tab to create a user, map the details accordingly, and created a password and credentials also for this user, okay. And to send these credentials to user, I connected Gmail application here and mapped the email address and typed the email for our customer like this, okay, and map the data that we have used in the first step. Okay, then I applied router again for our two courses, which is PHP and the Node.js course, and I applied the filter steps here like this. Here I have given the product's name, selected the product's name from the ThriveCart step, and get the user enrolled, and here I selected this ID from this step where we have created a user when the user is not existing. Okay, so this is a subtle difference between these two routes, in these two conditions. Okay, not a major one. So this is how you can do it, guys. And guys, you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, and if anyone is going to purchase any of your course from your ThriveCart checkout pages like this, they are going to be enrolled in WordPress as a user and LearnDash as a student automatically. And guys, the best part is you can use this same workflow that I've just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.